suppose the deep learning revolution didn't happen, what would Nvidia be doing? Obviously games, but given the
Accelerated
ambition.
computing.
Hmm.
Accelerated computing. The same thing we've been doing all
Hmm.
along. I the premise of our company is that Moore's law is going to more general purpose computing is good for a lot of things, but for a lot of computation, it's not ideal. And so we combined an architecture called a GPU, CUDA, to a CPU so that we can accelerate the workload of the CPU. And so different kernels of code or algorithms could be offloaded onto our GPU. And as a result, you speed up an application by 100x, 200x. And where can you use that? Well, obviously engineering and science and physics and so on. So data processing, um, uh, computer graphics, image generation. I mean, all kinds of things. Even if AI doesn't exist today, NVIDIA will be very, very large. Yeah. And so I think the reason for that is fairly fundamental, which is the ability for general purpose computing to continue to scale has largely run its course. And not the only way, but the way to do that is through domain specific acceleration. And one of the domain that we started with was computer graphics, but there are many other domains. I mean, there's all kinds of scientific particle physics and fluids and so structured data processing, all kinds of different types of algorithms that benefit from CUDA. And so our mission was really to bring accelerated computing to the world and advance the type of applications that general purpose computing can't do, and scale to the level of capability that helps break through certain fields of science. And so some of the early applications were molecular dynamics, seismic processing for energy discovery, image processing, of course. And so all of those kind of fields where general purpose computing is just simply too inefficient to do so. And so, yeah, if there's no AI, I would be very sad. But because of the advances that we made in computing, we democratized deep learning. We made it possible for any researcher, any scientist, anywhere, any student to be able to access a PC or, you know, a GeForce adding card and do amazing science. And that fundamental promise hasn't changed, not even a little bit. And so, if you see GTC, if you watch GTC, there's the whole beginning part of it. None of it's AI. That whole part of it with computational lithography or our quantum chemistry work or all of that stuff, data processing work, all of that stuff is unrelated to AI and it's still very important. I mean, I know that AI is very interesting and quite exciting, but there's a lot of people doing a lot of very important work that's not AI related, and tensors is not the only way that you compute with,
Hmm.
and we want to help everybody.
Jensen, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Me too. Sweet.